G'day fellas, welcome to another video. We're jumping into the first game, well I guess like it's really the second game, with the brand new civilization, the Holy Roman Empire. I'm just checking on the map. Let's send you guys down there, and you guys can go up here. So we're doing our new strategy or new build order that we've got. Well, so start of the game is always a little bit funky with the Holy Roman Empire, I find. There's quite a lot going on. So we've got our little prelate here. He's going to be buffing up our villagers. So in this game, we're going to be playing a ranked game. We're going to be looking to do a little bit of a curious strategy, I would say. We're going to be going very heavily on men-at-arms in the early game. Prelate looks like he's doing God's work over here. Did you guys get that? Did you guys get that? He's doing God's work. You get it? Because he's a religious unit, guys. That's why he's doing God's work. Do a little bit of scouting. I think these guys, that guy needs a buff. And then this one. I wish I had a timer for these buffs. There we go. There's the buff. I don't think I got that buff off. There we go. What is that sound? Did you guys hear that sound? It is like a ghost screaming. Oh my lord. Speaking of ghost screaming, look at all these sheep. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we've sent 4 villagers now over to food. So we're going to send 1 over to gold. And now, we could take berries, but I think we're probably able to take our hunt here. Let's go buff these guys up. We've actually got a lot of sheep here. This is looking pretty darn decent at this point. So buffing these guys up. Once we've finished buffing these, I think you got to kind of micro this guy. So, like, move, like, shoot and scoot, that kind of thing. Like, keep him on the move, and then, like, buff. And then, like, now you go down here and buff those ones up. Alright, so, ooh, that's a terrible mill spot. Let's go there. That's looking a little bit better. And then so now we send all the rest of our villagers over to food. Alright, prelate looking pretty good. I don't think any of these guys need a buff except for that guy. Get him! Get him, prelate! Alright, so we're going to get our wheelbarrow upgrade. Though we are going for huntings. I think we just go for the hunting upgrade here. It's probably going to be more effective. So we won't go for wheelbarrow, but we are going for the hunting upgrade. Let's head to the north of the map though. We're going to go explore, look for potential... for villagers. We're going to look for... we're going to look for sheep. That's what we're going to look for. Alright, so we've buffed up those guys. Let's push in these guys a little bit closer. Shoot. That shot didn't go off. Let's get those. And then these two move up like that. You guys shoot there. There we go. Looking good. Looking good, fellas. There you go. There's some sheep. Don't go too far. Alright, so these guys look like they might all be buffed up. Oh, that one's not. These ones aren't. Oh, come on. Get to a prelate. What are you doing? Okay, so we've got ourselves a market down here. So we're going to look to potentially trade with that. Now, our opponent this game is playing the English. So we're going to be going pretty heavily on men-at-arms. I mean, we're playing as the Holy Roman Empire, so you would expect nothing less than going fully... crazy men-at-arm rush, because that's exactly what they do. That's what they're good at. We're actually over the I would say the cap, not the cap, but the amount of villagers that we should be making. So I'm going to make sure that I macro a little bit better. We do have 4 villagers in here. I'm going to have to drop down our wonder. I think what we might do is we might just cache these in here and hope that we've got enough. Do we have enough? We've got enough. All right, let's drop it down. There's that all-important wonder getting dropped down. Now the rest of the villagers that come out are going to come out over onto wood. We've actually got 1 villager that's sitting back here. We might just drop down a house in the base. Alright, we've done a pretty decent job of finding sheep. I'm pretty happy with our loot so far. We got 7 sheep, so not too bad. Maybe we bring the scout... Actually, maybe we... You know what? I'm not too fussed. We'll bring the scout in here. We're going to take these deer out and really push them in. Actually, can I use the prelate to push? Can I use the prelate to push? Oh, I think I totally can here. Is that the sound the deer are making, by the way? I can use the prelate to push, but they push in a weird way. That's probably a bad idea, actually. Alright, you're going to push out deer. Man, those deer are crazy when they make that noise. They really get into it. They're scared. Okay, what's going on with our wood here? Okay, there we go. We've now got wood. So we'll drop down our barracks. I guess we'll just put it towards the front of our base. I think we might need a second villager on that, though. Alright, that should be fine. Now, we don't have wheelbarrow, so we'll make sure that we look at getting our wheelbarrow upgrade as soon as we can. There we go. Alright. Oh, this guy. What are you doing? Alright. I think we've had a little bit of an idle TC here, so I gotta be a bit more careful with that. Alright. These 4 villagers need to go over to food. Prelate needs to keep buffing up. And we're now gonna start getting our upgrades in, so we'll get our armor upgrades first. So I'm gonna transition 2 villagers just over to gold right now. So our enemy is still in age 1 at this moment, playing up against Rap God. He's doing quite well for himself. The first early men-at-arms getting out. We can probably even go apply a little bit of pressure. Honestly, we're playing ranked, so let's go get jiggy with it. Plenty of villagers in queue at the moment. We're gonna make sure that we get our movement speed upgrade after we finish. Let's do that. That's actually a pretty bad spot, to be honest, to put a barracks. If you're watching at home, kids, don't put your barracks right next to your mill like that. It's a feels bad moment. We got a sheep over here as well. Alright. We have got to get a couple of houses down. There's a barracks. Is that a villager? That's a villager shooting at us right there. Now, we are playing against the English, so he will have men-at-arms out, potentially. Alright. We're getting our men-at-arms out, so now let's get our upgrades in as well. You hear that? That is the sound of a scout that's found somebody, so we're going to be careful not to lose her. Let's see what we can find out here. We've got a house out here. Enemy has now reached the 2nd age. We're going to go camp his wonder. This is the best way to do it, so we'll just leave one guy at the front door. Oh, he built the abbey. Oh, he's in a bad spot. And we're going to get the rest of our upgrades. We'll probably go for this one sooner rather than later. We'll drop down a... That's not what I want. That. Alright, you can just see how tanky our units are here, getting the +1 upgrade nice and early. We've already slaughtered a couple villagers. We might slaughter some more. Let's just move this guy back out over here. He's actually dying to the town center pretty badly. But we're killing villagers. His men-at-arms is, I would say, a lot weaker than ours, but it's really not. I guess I gotta be more cognizant of losing these men-at-arms. I think we want to come in from this angle, if anything. So let's bring them around like that. Macro is looking pretty terrible right now, if I'm honest. We need this upgrade. No, don't go in. They went in. Alright, so I think we're gonna chuck a marker down in this corner. Let's look at idling gold as well. That's a good trade for us. We'll take that. We'll keep one village. That guy. He's obviously not the best player. Well, not that he's not the best player, but he's not refined what he's doing. We're just going to go straight for this. Oh, he's already resigned. Alright, that's it. 8 minutes 45. Nice and easy. The Holy Roman Empire coming in with a nice rush right there. Good game. Well played. Thanks for sticking around.